Sandbox Veterans collect donations from generous drivers all around Fort Wayne. They say the money goes to help Iraq and Afghanistan vets with PTSD.
Members of the group walk up to vehicles at stoplights in what lots of people consider an aggressive way. But as 15 finds out, exclusively reported earlier this week, city leaders say their tactics aren't just aggressive, they're illegal. So what does the organization have to say about it? News Channel 15's Adam Widener continues our series of investigations, Patriots or Panhandlers.
Through calls, emails, even off-the-record conversations, 15 Finds Out has desperately tried to get the leaders of the Sandbox Veterans to sit down on camera to talk about their organization. What we found was, although the group collects your money in perhaps the most public way, they're far less willing to publicly outline exactly where that money is going. It's easy to see the Sandbox Veterans collect donations. City leaders say their methods violate city code, and local drivers call it
very aggressive. They run out in front of you, behind you. They will run right up to your car and hold their can out.
But getting the group's leaders to sit down for an interview, hey guys, wasn't so simple.
No comment. You guys, no.
15 Finds Out has been emailing back and forth with Roger Locke. He's listed as the head of the Sandbox Veterans. Locke initially referred us to his organization's website and didn't want to do an interview, saying he and an attorney are preparing a civil action suit against the city of Fort Wayne, seeking $3.2 million for what he calls a violation of his group's freedom of speech. After several other emails, Locke said he would do an interview and make his financial records public after the city gets his lawsuit filing. But a city spokesman tells 15 Finds Out city attorneys have no record of any lawsuit. And there are still so many questions in the community, like this one from Marine veteran Sam Fennessy.
It kind of made me wonder, where is this money going? Are they really making any efforts to help out with our service members?
So we approached the Sandbox Veterans with a camera when they were on East DuPont Road. Before we could get there, hey guys, they hopped in a van and drove off. So we followed them to the intersection of Clinton Street and Lima Road. Here's the response this non-profit organization gave us.
Private property, you guys can't be here right now.
Okay, we just want to ask you a couple questions about the organization.
Nope.
I didn't know if you guys saw us.
We've got about 5 seconds to get off the property before we have an issue.
According to Allen County records, we were actually standing on city property. Either way, I then stepped back on the sidewalk with cameraman Ross Kinsey. I didn't know if you guys saw us, so we just want to ask a couple questions.
Yeah, no comment. You guys, no.
I mean, we just have a couple questions about your organization. There's a lot of people who have questions.
Yeah, you can do that by phone.
Okay, what's your number?
It's online.
Adam, could you just talk about the organization?
Oh, you can't just follow people around. You have email address and everything. So no comment. You guys can't be on the property.
All right. I mean, if people have questions about the organization, if it's legitimate or not, if it is legitimate, why wouldn't you want to say anything about it? This afternoon, I tried calling the number on the Sandbox Veterans' former Facebook page and was hung up on. Since my encounter with the group, their Facebook page is now nowhere to be found. If you have concerns about the legitimacy of the Sandbox Veterans, the State Attorney General's office wants to hear from you. You can file a complaint by calling 1-800-382-5516. I'm told your complaints could encourage the Attorney General to launch an investigation. On the other hand, if the Sandbox Veterans have helped you or any veteran you know, we definitely want to tell your story as part of our investigation. Please call the 15 Finds Out hotline at 260-481-1515, extension 1610. The Sandbox Veterans are not recognized, Mark and Heather, as a 501c3 with the IRS, but they are a nonprofit with the state. You can tune in next week as 15 Finds Out heads to Indianapolis to find out what that nonprofit filing actually means. Meanwhile, we'll continue to look into where your donations may or may not be going.
Okay. Thank you, Adam Widener.